Hey guys, Chris King here, and I'm here with Dylan Hillock, and we want to make you aware of an awesome opportunity that we're going to be sharing. That Dylan's going to be leading. It's going to be one of many forays into doing some what we would call psychoeducational groups. Like this isn't literally group therapy, but it is a group that people can be a part of to learn and connect and improve their lives. And so you're going to do this group in May. It's going to come up pretty quick.
Mhm.
Tell us the deal. Tell us what we're doing and why you're doing it.
Yeah, starting in May, which is coming up. It's gonna be basically the first four Thursdays in May, around 6:30 to 8 in the evening. The idea is that we are taking the Gottman seven principles of marriage, which are the Gottmans are these people who have done a lot of research on what makes relationships successful. And through that, they've identified these seven principles that they're able to observe in couples that have been successful over long periods of time. So the idea is we're taking those seven principles and we're applying them to singles. So people who are looking for relationships, who maybe have had relationships in the past they want to reflect on, people who are currently dating, people who are coming out of long relationships and re-entering the dating scene. So any singles who are looking for how do I build a healthy foundation for a relationship. So all of these seven principles for making marriage work are tailored towards how do I develop a relationship with somebody, and as I develop a relationship with somebody, how do I know that I'm building a healthy foundation for this relationship?
Now, that sounds awesome. Called Lessons in Love: Seven Principles for Singles. And question: this is geared towards sort of romantic relationships, but it is actually a bit more broad than that. Is that true? Like
Yes,
it's just
very true.
relational in general. Just like I'm kind of out there. Where are my people? Would that be a person that might benefit from this course?
Absolutely, absolutely. So there's certainly some information that's tailored towards dating, but most of what is provided, most of the information is exactly that. How do I develop relationships in general that I feel like are healthy, that I can thrive in? And so that can be with a friend, it can be with a family member, it can be with a coworker. Really, what it is kind of reflecting on yourself. How do I identify my own values, my own patterns? And how I bring those into my relationship. So it can be applied in a really broad sense.
There are four different classes all through May. Thursday nights, it starts on May 1. Here's the titles for the class breakdowns. Class 1, Introduction to Research and Relationship Myths, Understanding Love Maps and Relationship Readiness. Class 2, The Role of Emotional Intelligence in Dating and the Sound Relationship House and Communication Strategies. That's the second class. Class 3, Navigating Conflict and Red Flags, learning how to do conflict, building connection, lasting compatibility. Class 4, creating a relationship vision and final reflections. What? Tell me what made you want to do this? Like what was you like that? That sounds kind of awesome.
Yeah, well, I mean, I love working in relationships, but there's a lot of people who are not yet in a relationship that I think are looking to figure out what would that mean? What do I need to learn going into a relationship so that it feels like I'm going into it and building the healthy relationship that I want. But also I mean, I think that developing a relationship and dating in general can be difficult, but especially in the modern world. I mean, there's a lot going on with dating and how to develop those relationships and just in current times. And so I felt like this was extremely applicable to really anybody seeking any kind of relationship. I certainly value those relationships, community. I think they can be so important for our individual well-being and really essential for our individual well-being. And so I felt like this class was a great way to provide some really tangible information and also just provide the opportunity for people to invest in themselves and reflecting on themselves, so that it doesn't feel like when I'm entering into these experiences, whether it be friendship, romantic relationship, that I'm kind of just I'm guessing, or I don't know what I'm looking for, I don't know what I want.
Mhm.
And this gives the opportunity to do just that.
Um, okay. Besides where, like right now, we got this scheduled to be at our office right now at 8810 South Yale. We're set up for a small group, but if we have more people register, like we will change locations and create a bigger space. Are there other things that you want people to know? Like you did a training and you got pretty excited about like, man, this is awesome stuff. Like anything else you want people to know about this? Because I, I think you're going to do an awesome job. And our whole mission is to help people through relational mental health therapy. Like relate, everyone is in a relationship. Like energy
Mhm.
to relationship is the key to life.
Yes, I completely agree. Completely agree. Yeah, and I would just say that I would say that all you have to do is just show up. I mean, I think that
It's
if you
for
have
anyone, right?
it's for anyone. So yeah, I think that's the
Yeah,
only
yeah.
thing I'd want people to know. And also that I mean, I ideally will be providing things that are applicable to this local community. So really, my goal
Mm.
is that we're connecting to the community at large and finding opportunities for that. And so that's my goal is how do we apply this in a general sense to you individually, but also how do we apply this just as the Tulsa community at large of places we can get connected and meet people if that's something that has been challenging for people in the past.
100%.
Mhm.
How many times, and I know it's true for you, it's so true for me, that I'll be visiting with someone in my office and they're like, I feel isolated. I don't know where my people are. And maybe I have online people, maybe I don't, but like, how do I get out there and connect in a play in where it can be safe and where I have the confidence or the courage to do the thing? I just feel so stuck. Like I hear that a lot. And
Absolutely.
I, so yeah, so I'm excited about you doing this because if we can help some, just a handful of folks, like move forward in that area of their lives, like that sounds awesome to me.
Yeah, I completely agree. Yeah, it's something I hear a lot too. And like you said, I think that is key to just our well-being and who we are as people. And so yeah, if this is an opportunity to provide some of that and a way to connect with that, then I mean that's ultimately the goal. Yeah, because it's something that I've run into a lot as well.
Tell us about costs, and then I'll talk about scholarships. What you got, Dylan?
So the cost for the class in total, so including all four sessions, is $100. That's also going to include all the materials that you need for the class. So it comes with a handbook that we'll be working with or working throughout, and then any of the resources that we provide in the class. Like there's an app involved. I'll probably have paper resources for ways to connect in the community. So all that's included. So it's going to be $100 total. And then we do have scholarship and kind of financial aid opportunities available as well.
Right. And those situations, we do not burden clients or customers with like having to prove need or that sort of thing. And so if you are having, if you're like, man, that looks great, but $100 is like, I just don't have it. Like the economy's tough. Like I want you to let Andrea in the office know that, and then we'll find a way to get you in. We'll figure it out, man. Um, we have a sliding scale in our counseling practice, and we can either apply that or we can just find a way. So there's enough people that want to support this kind of growth that can contribute to this. So don't let money stand in the way of you coming and doing this. That's my thing. If people have some direct questions about this, can I contact you just like through our email, or what would be the best way to get a hold of you if they want to talk about it?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you can get a hold of me through email. Yeah, I'm happy to provide any information that there are questions that people have. I'm happy to help with.
It's Dylan, Dylan at chriskingcounseling.com. That's right,
That's
right?
right. Yep, that's right.
Cool. And you can sign up on our Eventbrite link. We'll have that available on social media, and we'll make it available to clients, friends. Like, and if you get this or you're looking at this on social media and you think of somebody that this might be helpful for, like, there's not a lot of time till we do this. So, like, tell your friends, tell your family,
Yep.
get them plugged in. We want to see
Yes.
them. All right. Dylan, thanks for this, man. It's going to be great. Appreciate you, dude.
Absolutely. I appreciate it. I'm looking forward to it.
All right. Talk soon. Thank you.